Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we learn English through stories. Today, I have a magical tale for you called The Secret of the Talking Tree. It's a wonderful story to help you practice your listening skills and learn new vocabulary. So, get comfortable and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a young boy named Leo. Leo was known for his curious nature. He loved exploring the woods behind his house, a place full of tall trees and hidden paths. The villagers often warned him about the heart of the forest, where an ancient oak tree stood. They called it the Whispering Oak, and legends said it could talk. Most people thought it was just a silly old tale, but Leo was determined to find out for himself. One sunny afternoon, Leo packed a small bag with an apple, a bottle of water, and his favorite adventure book. He told his mother he was going to play near the stream, but his real destination was the Whispering Oak. He followed a winding trail deeper into the forest than he had ever gone before. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, creating dancing patterns on the ground. Birds sang melodies from high branches, and a gentle breeze rustled the leaves. It felt like the forest was alive, breathing with him. After walking for what felt like hours, Leo saw it. In the center of a sunlit clearing stood a magnificent oak tree. Its branches were thick and gnarled, reaching towards the sky like ancient arms. Its trunk was so wide that 3 people holding hands couldn't circle it. It was the Whispering Oak. Leo approached it slowly, his heart thumping with a mix of excitement and fear. He placed his hand on the rough bark. It felt warm and strangely comforting. "Hello?" Leo whispered, feeling a bit foolish for talking to a tree. He waited, but there was only silence, broken by the chirping of a cricket. He sighed, thinking the villagers were right. It was just a tree. Disappointed, he sat down at its base and pulled out his book. As he started to read, a soft, deep voice rumbled, not from in front of him, but all around him. "It has been a long time since someone has come to listen," the voice said. Leo jumped to his feet, his eyes wide. He looked around, but there was no one there. "Who said that?" he asked, his voice trembling slightly. "I did," the voice rumbled again. "Look up, young one." Leo tilted his head back and realized the voice was coming from the tree itself. The leaves seemed to shimmer, and the great branches swayed gently, as if nodding at him. He was standing in front of a real talking tree. Instead of running away, Leo's curiosity took over. "You can really talk?" he asked in amazement. "Of course," the tree replied. "I have been here for centuries. I have seen the seasons change 1,000 times. I have watched the village grow from a few small huts into the town you know today. My name is Oakheart." Leo was speechless. He sat back down, full of questions. "Why don't you talk to everyone?" he finally managed to ask. Oakheart's leaves rustled softly. "Most people don't listen," the tree explained. "They walk by, lost in their own thoughts and worries. They see me only as wood and leaves. But you, Leo, you came with an open heart and a curious mind. You were willing to believe in magic." Leo felt a sense of pride swell in his chest. He had discovered a secret that no one else knew. From that day on, Leo visited Oakheart every afternoon. The ancient tree told him incredible stories of the past. He described the wild animals that used to roam the forest freely, the stars that looked brighter in a sky without city lights, and the ancient songs the wind sang through his branches. Leo learned more from the tree than he ever could from his books. He learned about history, nature, and the importance of patience. In return, Leo told Oakheart about his own life. He talked about his school, his friends, and his dream of becoming an explorer. The tree would listen patiently, its leaves rustling in what sounded like gentle laughter or thoughtful silence. Oakheart gave him advice, not like a teacher, but like a wise old friend. "To be a great explorer, Leo," Oakheart once said, "you must learn to observe the small details. The world is full of wonders, but they are often hidden in plain sight." One day, a group of men from a logging company arrived in the village. They planned to cut down a large section of the forest to build new houses. When Leo heard their plan, his heart sank. He knew the Whispering Oak was right in the path of their destruction. He ran to the forest as fast as he could. "Oakheart, Oakheart," he cried as he reached the clearing. "They are coming to cut down the forest." The great tree was silent for a moment. Its leaves drooped, and a deep sadness seemed to emanate from its trunk. "I have seen this happen before," Oakhart said in a sorrowful voice. "Humans forget that the forest is their home too. They take without giving back." Leo was filled with a fierce determination. "I won't let them hurt you," he promised. "There must be a way to stop them." Leo raced back to the village. He tried to tell the adults about the talking tree and the importance of the ancient forest, but they just smiled and patted him on the head. "What a wonderful imagination you have, Leo," they said, dismissing his pleas. They didn't believe him. Feeling desperate, Leo knew he had to show them. He had to make them listen, just as Oakhart had taught him. He gathered all his friends and told them the secret of the Whispering Oak. At first, they were skeptical, but Leo's passion and sincerity convinced them to help. The next morning, as the loggers started their engines, Leo and his friends stood hand in hand, forming a human chain around the base of Oakhart. The loggers were surprised and annoyed. "Get out of the way, kids," their leader shouted. But the children stood firm. The villagers, hearing the commotion, came to see what was happening. They saw their children protecting the old oak tree and began to wonder. Leo's father stepped forward. "Leo, what is the meaning of this?" he asked sternly. Leo looked at his father, his eyes pleading. "This tree is special, Dad. It's alive. It's my friend. You have to listen." Just then, a soft, deep voice echoed through the clearing, startling everyone into silence. "He speaks the truth," Oakhart's voice rumbled, louder than ever before. The leaves of the great oak rustled, and a gentle wind swept through the crowd, carrying the scent of earth and flowers. The villagers and the loggers stood frozen, their mouths open in disbelief. They were hearing the tree speak. Oakhart continued, "This forest is a gift. It gives you clean air, fresh water, and a home for countless creatures. Please, do not destroy what you cannot create." A long silence followed. The head logger looked from the children to the ancient tree, his expression changing from anger to awe. He slowly turned off his chainsaw. The villagers began to whisper among themselves, looking at the forest with new eyes. They had lived beside this magic their whole lives and had never noticed it. That day, they decided to protect the forest. They created a nature preserve around the Whispering Oak, ensuring it would be safe for generations to come. Leo became a local hero, but more importantly, he remained a loyal friend to Oakhart. He continued to visit the tree every day, learning its secrets and sharing his own. He taught other children how to listen to the whispers of the wind and the songs of the trees. The village learned that magic isn't something you find in fairy tales. It's all around us, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with a curious mind and an open heart to discover it. And that's the end of our story. I hope you enjoyed The Secret of the Talking Tree. It is a beautiful reminder to pay attention to the world around us and to protect the nature we are so lucky to have. What new words did you learn today? Maybe words like nestled, gnarled, commotion, or skeptical. Try to use them in a sentence this week. Thank you for listening. If you liked this story, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more English learning stories. See you next time.